The Bible has many stories of people encountering God. Moses on Mount Sinai, Elijah on Mount Carmel, Moses and Elijah with Jesus on the Mount of Transfiguration. While an encounter with God can happen anywhere, we often think about meeting with God as a mountaintop experience. These 30 days of devotionals and guided personal retreat have been written to help you go and meet with God on the mountaintop, wherever that may be, through a personal retreat with God. Here's how the devotional booklet is designed. The first 15 days of devotionals are the Ascent. Did you know that there is a section of 15 Psalms within the book of Psalms that God's people used to sing as they made their way to Jerusalem and up to Mount Zion for festivals? Each day, you'll be led through one of these Psalms to help you be prepared spiritually, emotionally, and even physically for the next part of the encounter experience. The middle section of the book is the encounter. This is a guided personal retreat with God. This is time away by yourself. It could be a half day, a whole day, or ideally 2 days with an overnight in between. You could camp, stay at an Airbnb, or carve out alone time at home. This is something to begin planning as soon as you can. You'll begin the encounter book with the Ascent section 15 days before your personal retreat. I don't want to give too much away, but the encounter section is like a book of recipes for a feast with God. You'll read, pray, try new things in your relationship with God as you spend time with Him on your mountain. You can pick whichever recipes you want to try. This will make each individual's encounter unique, and it will give you a lot to talk about with others who share in this experience. In the scriptures, no one who has an encounter with God stays on the mountaintop. We spend time away with God so we can come back to our world changed, hopefully refreshed, with new perspective and with more to offer. The last 15 days of devotionals, The Descent, look at 15 post-encounter experiences in Scripture. We've probably heard many lessons about the times that people met with God on the mountaintop, but what did they do immediately afterward? We'll join them as they journey back into the world. In this section, we'll also focus on 10 postures that Dr. David Pakta has identified as keys for spiritual resiliency. I'm so excited to share Encounter with you and for the experience that you'll share with others who work through this material. It can be a lot, heavy at times. I encourage you to proceed through this with grace. Just showing up is an act that will bring you closer to God. This 30-day experience is designed to help ready our hearts for a 3-year journey through the scriptures called Thread. We'll share in a podcast, preaching, and powerful resources that aim to transform our individual walks with God and even our churches. And of course, all of that is being designed to ready our hearts for the day when we finally and forever encounter our God on the mountain.